Hi Leo, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm finally here to do a reading for you. I'm so sorry it's taken so long. I appreciate you sticking by me, and supporting me too. I really appreciate it. I've had a really tough month, and but I'm here to do your late October and November. This is mostly a November reading because we're so late in the month. And anyway, I was just playing some music before I started while I was getting ready, and music makes me so happy and motivated, you know. I've started putting on the music in the morning to get me going a little faster. So, Leo, what are the messages for Leo? November 2018, late October, the next 4 weeks, really, you know. What are the messages for Leo? Oh, Leo, October, November 2018. What's coming up for Leo? Leo. I'm using the Gilded Tarot this month. Excuse me. And just felt like using these ones. Gotta start using some other decks. Oh, in my last reading, apparently, we're ready. There were orbs around me, people were saying. And my own psychic told me that I'm surrounded by spirits. I'm a spirit magnet. They really want to talk to people here through me, but I don't really know how to open up for that, or, you know, open that third eye. What I do is just what I do. Like, this is just what I do. I don't know how to work that stuff, but apparently they're around me and want to talk, and I imagine it will unfold and happen when it's ready to. So it's kind of cool, though, that you can see them around me. That's really neat. I have had two talk to me, actually, and one was my mother and one was a friend's father. And those are the only two I've actually, oops, look at that, that card, those two cards didn't go under. There we go. I will have a look at those after. So I'm doing a past, present, future, and I'm going to pull out a few extra cards for you since you've been waiting so long and so patient. Okay, so what do we got? So, Nine of Pentacles is the first card in your past, and that's about, you know, being independent, taking care of business. This, today, now, this card reminds me of taking care of business. So you're trying to take care of stuff that's kind of been looming over you for a long time. Maybe pay off debts, get your finances straightened out, feeling more secure and stable, able to take care of take care of your bills and stuff. You're able to catch up, start catching up. Okay. Justice. So this is a fair decision in your favor. Now, you could have had some legal issues, perhaps, had to go to court. That could have been one of the things you had to take care of. You know, you had to take care of that, and I think it's going to turn out in your favor because you're getting your ducks lined up right now, you know, and this is one of the things. Let me turn over another card here. So the Queen of Swords, you know, I was just going to say that the Justice card is about truth and fairness. And she's blindfolded, but she's yielding light from the sun, which is vision and clarity and brilliance. So she's still able to see, even though there's something trying to cloud her vision. She's still able to see beyond that. You know, that's what I'm getting from that card today. Anyway, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, you know, in this deck, I see three, talking about orbs. I see three there. There's one in her Sword of Truth. There's one in her mind. She's quite clear about this. And there's one in the column here where she's, you know, she's pausing to contemplate how she's going to do this, how she's going to reveal this truth. This could be, in this situation, it could be a lawyer, because this could be male or female. It could be air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But she or he also could be a legal professional, because it's right beside this Justice card, and she's actually facing the Justice card. So it could be legal help. There's someone with some information that could help you in your case, or with this matter you're trying to see clear through too. The Knight of Swords. So I noticed there's a lot of blue and purple in these two sword cards, and blue is the spiritual side, you know, what your soul is telling you, or not blue, purple, sorry. Purple is what your soul is telling you to do, what you feel spiritually about it, you know. And blue is to do with emotionally. So you have, this have been given all kinds of consideration, you know, in all areas. And, you know, this knight is riding back towards the Justice as well. It looks like everyone's coming around, I think, in support of you. I think that you're getting a lot of support. People are come forward. This Knight of Swords is out for justice, okay? He's out for justice. He's going to tell the truth. I think maybe there could have been a situation where you didn't really want to spill the beans. You just wanted to get through it without having to get into the details. And you may have to get into the details, or someone may, someone's coming forth, or they came back and told the truth, is what it looks like. Hope this makes sense. This is still in your past. And the last card is feeling out in the cold, the Five of Pentacles. You know, it looks like a really tough situation. You feel, I think even though justice was done, there's some sort of feeling left out here. You feel left out in some sort of way. It could be financially. You could have feel that you lost financially in this case, even though there was truth, you know, even though the truth came out, even though, you know, I keep saying even though, even though You're feeling left out in the cold, perhaps materially or financially. The feeling of doing the right thing is going to last forever. Stuff and money is very fleeting. It comes and it goes. But the feeling of doing the right thing lasts forever. And that's what you can take out of that experience that you had there. You know, the Tower is the first card in your present. And the Tower is, you know, something falling apart. So, it's come unraveled is what it looks like to me. It's come unraveled. And, it feels like, to me, like things kept coming around, you know, when you're making a ball of yarn or a ball of that tin foil or a ball of whatever, and you just keep adding to it. And now all that is coming unraveled, and there's really nothing in the center to hold it together in the first place, you know. So, we'll see what that brings. And that's right under your 9 of Pentacles, you know, getting your things taken care of and your ducks lined up. And I'm gathering some alone time in the past. Like, I think you had a lot of alone time because it seems like you're communicating through perhaps media and not one-on-one. Here's another sword. You got like everybody but the king. I'd be surprised if the King of Swords doesn't come out. This is the page now. The page is a message coming in to you after your Tower moment. And it's right under the Justice card too. You know, maybe this is where the fairness is finally going to come back around. Your karma is you know, going to start making things right. I'm hoping. And what number is it again? The 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles shows you working really hard, taking extra hours, extra shifts, working into the night, trying to create a nest egg, trying to save some money to get ready for something. You're getting ready for something here. And it's at the center of your reading. It's a lot of your focus now. You're changing your focus. That, you know, that Tower moment for you, I think that you're just going to refocus now. And, you know, this page, you might be getting asked to do more at work or be needed more at work. You might get a message from your boss or supervisor or whoever, and you might dig in, like over the winter, dig into work. This is a nice card, the Star. So, you know, things are turning around. The machine in the background reminds me of a time travel machine. And like you're going through a doorway. That's what it makes me think of. Going through a doorway. All of a sudden it's going to be a month ahead. And you're going to be thinking, where did the time go? You're also, she's pouring these 2 pitchers of water into the water because she's trying to see right to the bottom. She wants to see everything right to the bottom and know before she walks through this door. She wants to know what she's getting into, where she's going now. Being a little bit more careful where you step. It's having faith, but looking, you know, watching where you're going now. You're more careful after this experience in the past here. Okay, you're a lot more careful. The 5 of Wands. So this is, fives are usually loss of somehow. And this is disagreements. And it's not really competition, but, you know, being challenged by other people's ideas. They think their way is the better way. And you're, and it's an unfair fight, and you really got to stand your ground here. Like, this is a part where you're standing your ground. It's funny, you got a 5 under a 5. You got the 5 of Pentacles, then the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is, it's a step up from that 5 of Pentacles, because you're taking control of where you are now. You're standing your ground more. You don't want to ever feel that way again, feel left out in the cold. And I think that was pretty, something that will stick with you, you know. And so you're standing your ground now. You're not pushing, but you're not budging either, okay? The Hermit. Now, the Hermit came out reversed, actually, and I don't usually read reverses, but I've started to a little bit. And the Hermit upright means we're going to withdraw. We're going to take time alone. We need to see the light, see, like I said, where we're going. You have a few of these cards here where you're now, it's the picture is getting clearer in your head of where you want to go now, what the direction you want to take. And this is spiritually, emotionally, like it's in every way. You got, you know, you got coins, you got wands, you got, like, it's all part of your life. So there's a big change happening. So, but the Hermit was reversed. So this is not like going into the cave and reflect and get your clarity. This is coming out of the cave. You're coming out of the cave now, you know, and I think you're ready, because this tower thing, I think, literally could be your home. Your home. Something's happened with your home, I think. Could be a fire, or it could be a, it doesn't feel like home. It doesn't feel good to be home. That's what it feels like, okay? So you're looking at, you know, you're working harder because I think you want to move, you can see where you want to go, and you're working hard toward that. Anyway, coming out of the cave. And the next card in your future is the 8 of Wands. Now, yes, you have, yeah, this is your second 8. So things are really going to be on the move for you now. You're going to move forward in your achievements, what you're wanting to do at work. You may get more responsibility at work or be recognized more. This could be actually moving. Like I said, your home doesn't feel like home for some reason. You don't feel comfortable at home, is what I'm thinking. So you're looking to move. You're looking to... this card reminds me of letting loose an arrow. Okay, and you're taking aim at something, and that something is your target. It's your goal. Okay, so you're pulling back your arrow and you're taking aim at your goal. And when you let that arrow loose, it's in the air now. It's on its way to its target, your goal. And that's what this card is very much about. Those arrows are loose. They've been let loose, and they're on their way to their goal. That's where you are, on your way to your goal. Yes. It's nice to have forward movement. Oh, this is a wonderful card. Judgment. This means you're calling. This is your calling. You've finally been called, you know, to like, I hate when I can't think of the right words, to be a participant in your own life. Like, you haven't really been doing that. You've been in the cave, you know, in the cave and thinking about, geez, if I was living my life, this is what I'd be doing. And now you're being called to action, you know, to action. This is very exciting. I get very excited about such things because it means I'm getting on with my life. Something is happening. I'm going to be stimulated, fulfilled, you know. So, and I'm also a fire sign, so I think Leo is. And you know what? Like, there's a certain amount of pride to have when you're participating in your life and you're doing things and you're working hard towards something, you know. You're aiming at something. You're taking aim. The King of Cups. So the King of Cups could be male or female, could be a water sign, doesn't have to be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So this person could be they're part of your calling. They're part of your, you know, your action. They could be directly involved with your target, your goal. It could be a love interest. It's right under the star. It's right on what you're trying to see, right to the bottom, right? You want to know. You know, you want to see and know. And you're seeking the truth. You're on a quest for truth. Knights are all about a quest. They're always on a quest for something. And they're determined to fulfill their quests. And this knight is on the quest for truth and clarity. And clarity. I want to know right to the bottom. I want to see. And this, you know, the king is the king is the adult cup is, you know, they're trying to seek their true love. They're not just after mere physical pleasures. They want more. They want deeper. They want to know your heart and be your best friend as well. So it's a real, they're very emotional that way and full that way. You know what I mean? They're full. They want their true love. And this could be you know, in this energy, really wanting your true love now. You're just not satisfied anymore by physical pleasures. You want more than that. Something deeper, you know, something deeper. You want something deeper now. You're ready. You know, it says you're ready. You're being called. The Three of Wands. So this says you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for your ship to come to shore. You may be traveling. You may take a short trip. You may be traveling to see somebody. Threes are movement, action as well, you know. And you may move jobs, you may seek employment elsewhere, get another opportunity. You may move away or travel for work. You also just may move. Like I saw that somewhere else here. That because home doesn't feel, it's not home for you. It's not the right place. So you may seek greener pastures as far as what's home. Also, I get the idea you may not get a permanent home. Like, it's temporary for some reason. It's, you know, it could be like a trailer for the summer, and temporary until you find your right spot or something, or maybe share a place with a friend, you know, till spring, and I don't know, something like that. It feels like it may not be permanent. So I guess you'll know what that means. So, I want to take a card from the Good Tarot. And this is what they look like on the back there. And I really like these cards. They're very spiritual, I think, and loving kind of cards. Good messages. Good messages. So what are the messages for Leo? For late October, November 2018. Geez, we're coming to the end of the year, you know. And all this calling and movement and action makes so much sense, because 219 is a 3, and that is an action number. It's taking your idea and your plans and moving ahead with them, you know. And you're working back there. It says you're working back there trying to get your stuff in order, you know. So you've been kind of thinking about this for a while, doing a lot of thinking. Lots of thinking. If you don't like what you're doing or where you are, change it. Change it. What's the worst that can happen if you already don't like what you got, right? These are ready. They're jumping all over the place. They're ready. I'm an army brat, so I thrive on change. I love change. If nothing changes, I gotta change something. So you got the 2 of fire. So there's something, okay, let me show it to you first. Really, really lovely card. And this girl, she's kind of unsure. She's sitting with her knee up in front of her, and her chin is resting on her knee. Behind her, she has this little light. And in front, she has a very big bright light that the giraffe is holding. A giraffe can see very far, you know. It has higher vision. It can see very far, and it can move quickly if it so chooses. But it's standing on the edge of this cliff. See the cliff at the bottom? You know, and it's decision time. Do I forge ahead? Do I try and accept this challenge and move ahead? Or do I go back to what I've been doing that's familiar? I only need a small light to go back because I know the way. I know what's there. I need a big light to move forward because I don't know what's there. It's unknown. And it's especially unknown because it's taking a leap of faith, kind of like in the Fool, you know. So it's unsure. It's decision time. You got to decide what you want to do. You may have had a job offer. I don't see an ace here, an offer, so to speak. But there's some sort of decision time you've got to make. I get the idea it's getting serious. You know, it's time to get serious. Like I said, it's time to take part in your life. It's time. You're being called to get serious now. To take aim at your target, your goals, you know. Take aim. What are they? What is your target? You know, what are you aiming at here? What is your target? It's time. That's what it's saying. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading, Leo. If you have, please like, share, and subscribe. I love reading your comments, too. I really appreciate it. And happy Halloween, and I hope you have a good month. Bye.